Officials in Oldham County are considering a private takeover of the struggling EMS department there.
Judge Executive David Vogel says nothing is set in stone, but he does expect the ambulance board to approve a public request for a private company to manage EMS. The requests for proposals will be made public next week. Employees fear a private takeover would threaten patient care and job security. They have made flyers to distribute to the public claiming EMS is for sale.
We need
Homes in the Pleasure Ridge Park area had to be evacuated when explosives were found in a neighbor's house. Officers evacuated 2 homes on Nancy Lane and closed part of the street. They had responded to an unrelated medical call for a man at that home and discovered the explosives there. They're described as similar to fireworks powder. The Metro Police Bomb Squad needed several hours to remove the explosives safely and to search the area. The man's mother told reporters he was treated and released from a local hospital. Police are not sure whether he's going to face any charges.
New this morning, an arrest is made overnight after police were called to dismantle a meth lab in New Albany.
Indiana State Police say its meth unit was called to a home on East 13th Street late last night. Nobody was hurt. Investigators searched through trash bags and around the home. Police are not yet commenting on exactly what they discovered.
The KFC Yum Center may not be the only place that is jam-packed this weekend. In addition to the NCAA games at the KFC Yum Center, there's the Road City Run 10K, plus events for St. Patrick's Day. Road closures will be in place for the race in downtown Louisville Saturday morning. But for the basketball games, LMPD will only have to shut down a few streets and expects traffic to flow like it would during a normal game.
basically they're
3 meth labs in as many days have been discovered in Indiana. Police believe a possible increase in meth labs is the result of a crackdown on bath salts and prescription drugs. The first meth bust happened in a brick apartment complex on Main Street in New Albany. Then early yesterday morning, police arrested William Osborne for cooking meth at a home on 13th Street. The latest arrest was that of 21-year-old Douglas Lynch. It happened yesterday afternoon when police discovered a meth lab at a home on Spring Street. Lynch's grandfather lives in the front apartment.
Does it concern you?
Many vehicles won't be able to use the Milton-Madison Bridge until it's replaced. Effective immediately, only passenger cars, unloaded pickup trucks, and motorcycles will be allowed to use the Milton-Madison Bridge. The state of Kentucky says the 80-year-old bridge is deteriorating quickly, so traffic is restricted to vehicles weighing no more than 3 tons. That's about the weight of a large minivan. Replacement work on the Milton-Madison Bridge is expected to be finished by the end of the year. A rundown Louisville housing project is ready to be demolished. Nearly 300 families living in Shepherd Square have been moved out. The complex has been in the Smoketown neighborhood for 70 years. All of the units will be torn down later on this month and replaced with new mixed-income housing. The $100 million project is federally and privately funded and will be finished in 2015. There will be 310 mixed-income apartments and 25 home ownership units.
Mike, thank you. A Louisville teenager convicted of beating a cancer patient is now charged with his victim's murder. Meshach Jones was arraigned yesterday on a murder charge in the death of Carl Berry. The two were involved in a fight in 2010 outside a Dollar General store. Part of the incident was captured on surveillance video. Berry survived the initial beating but died this past December after being hospitalized for months. Prosecutors decided to charge Jones with murder. A Louisville Metro EMS paramedic is due in court later this month on an assault charge. 33-year-old Gregory Gavin is accused of assault while on the job. A police citation says that on March 20th, his estranged wife returned to their Glen Mary Village apartment to pick up personal items. He allegedly pushed her outside and over a chair. He was on the job at the time. He is currently suspended without pay while EMS conducts an internal investigation. He did not want to speak on camera because of the ongoing investigation. Police are still looking for the gunman who shot a 16-year-old girl in New Albany.
Police say 2 young men tried to rob her at the Broadmead public housing complex on Tuesday night. One of the suspects shot her once in the stomach, then both men took off. Police say another man who was also walking at the complex was robbed by the same men but was not injured.
She lives in